can you trade $50 into $50,000? In this challenge, that's what we're going to try to do, and the plan is as following. Deposit $50, trade this $50 into $550, so 10x basically. Take off our risk and then double the position size to $100. We're gonna trade this $500 into $1,000 and then double the position size again. According to our big friend ChatGPT, it should only take us about 35 to 55 trades, and partly this idea comes from our friend Antoine. I just changed a little bit. He is doing a 20 pip challenge, as he calls it, $20 to 50k. If you want to try this challenge on your own, I'll put a link with the blueprint in the Discord. Link to the Discord will be in the description below. For now, let's dive into the charts. New $50, new day. Haven't been able to trade today. It's 5 o'clock, so we'll be trading tonight probably. Yesterday's video wasn't a success. I got a comment or a reaction in the Discord community from one of you guys, from Metis, and he's completely right. He's saying, I saw your video from yesterday, but pretty honestly, your mentals are F up, man. You're trading impulse trades and you're getting annoyed by missing your trade, and then you're still trying to get in purely out of emotion because you think you need to be in the trade. It wouldn't have any influence on your P&L if you weren't in the trade, but there were emotions in you that thought you had to be in those trades, and that's exactly where you're going wrong. You're not trading the market, you're trading your emotions. You feel the move, you don't read the move. Big difference. You see price go without you, instead of accepting it, you chase it. You think, I should be in this, but that is not a valid reason to take the trade. A professional doesn't need to be in a trade. A professional waits. Right now you're reacting, you're not executing. Missing trades that missing a trade should be neutral or natural, I think he's meaning. It means nothing. There will be another one, but you're turning into something emotional, into emotional frustration, urgency, even a bit of panic, and that's what's forcing you into bad entries. You're not losing because of your strategy, you're losing because you don't have control. You have to learn to sit on your hands and do nothing. Try to focus on what triggers you and go work on that. Do some exposure therapy right before you start trading, and keep focusing on what you feel. And I think he's completely right, and really appreciate like the straightforward, like the honesty. Just tell me what I'm doing wrong, tell me what you're seeing. I think we can all learn from each other, and I think he's completely right. I have been saying it in my last video, like I have to sit on my hands in this market and whatever, and he's completely right. Getting back to the point when I started trading. I had this problem as well. Was like getting frustrated with the market because I wanted to make money. I needed to make money, and that like I was just FOMO trading and chasing trades and chasing entries because I wanted to be in the market. Well, if I just would have waited or leave an entry on or whatever, then like no problem at all, and I would have made a lot of money. So thank you, Mattis, for like your honesty, and you're completely right. For the people that want to do the 20 pip challenge, put it in this channel, YouTube 20 pip challenge. Yesterday I took a trade on this, that it was just really unfortunate. I took a trade on this, was a spot on entry, and then the market came back, took me out break even because I was too scared to lose. Normally I would like leave it as a liquidation trade and maybe exit the trade once we lose it. We're just trying to build up. We had some level in here that still could have been hit, but I just ignored it basically, and this was my target and it would have been perfect. So again, like if you just set your levels, you trade how you normally trade, you don't place emotional stop losses, you don't place emotional entries. If you just do what you're supposed to do, you will make money. Would have been 200%. What am I thinking? What am I doing? Like that would have been 2 days of trading towards our goal. Emotional and frustrated, I would have been still in on this position short, like from the start of the day to like this point, or the 5-minute level right here. Well, it's purely emotion, bro, that I'm trading on, and Mattis is completely right. Would have been 150%. It's crazy. I'm just messing up because of emotion. We still went back to this level, as I was saying yesterday as well, to this level. Like you can watch yesterday's video. I want to take an entry here. If I would have left this short here, this would have been 150%, this would have been 200%, and then if I would have taken an entry on this and maybe taken it to some sort of like hold level, let's say this one, It's just like guessing, of course. I don't know if I would have taken it to that point, but that would have been 170% again. So it's not that hard. Like, yeah, of course, trading is hard and you have to study for it and whatever, but like, I should really just focus on taking my levels and listening to my technicals over my emotions. So for this trade, we're continuing the ladder. Now internally I'm long, and I think this 50-minute level is gonna try and protect the hourly. If you can get a little bit lower to this 5-minute reverse level, next step in my opinion, we're gonna move up into this level right here. Might take it to the wick, but I think the body is okay. Okay, we've put an order in on 006, so this is 003, but I'm taking it a little bit higher because I get front run a lot. Start laddering up because I see a possibility in this 5-minute level as well up here, but I think it's a little too high for me. If you just look at the technicals, if this is my range, or like in my head, of course, you're like, yeah, we're kind of acceptable at an acceptable point to get in. And I think it might be correct to take a long here, but I'd rather just take it a little safer and take it a little bit lower in the range, because I think we can still like move a little bit lower and then continue to move up high. So in the range, I think this is getting a little bit more to the middle point of the range, and like the higher you get in, the more risk you take, right? So I just want to see it move down here, and then I'm gonna take a long. It is gonna be a trade of 224%, so that's gonna be $109. So that would be beautiful. Like, that would be beautiful. That would give us like 2 days of progress, because I'm looking at 100% a day as a general target. And from this point forward, we just checked our entries a few extra times, put on some alerts, decided to put my entry a little bit lower just to be a little bit safer, or a little bit more greedy. And then it was just waiting to get filled. It is a little over 8:30 at the moment. And as you can see, we didn't get filled. The market got stuck on some sort of level down here. We didn't reach the 5-minute reverse level. I decided to move my entry a little lower to get a little more, or like a little greedier with my position. It didn't move down before it moved up. Unfortunately, the market moved basically straight into my take profit, and then I want to take a short here possibly when I saw it hitting the trend line, so on some sort of 1-minute or 3-minute level up here. But I was like, no, okay, I gotta really relax, teach myself that I don't have to take a trade every single day, that I don't have to be in the markets. And I think even though we didn't get a trade and there is still opportunity today, I think it's a good lesson for me to just call it a day. Don't feel the pressure of I have to be in a trade now. And I think this is just a good start, and I will leave it for today, and I will be back tomorrow.